Most people never increase their max reps and push-ups and dips for one reason. They treat them like classic strength work. 3 sets up to muscle failure, that's it. But if your goal is more reps, more fitness, more muscle in less time, you should do more volume. In calisthenics and home workouts, we have to think a bit different and we have to think outside the box compared to classic gym training, especially if you want to stick to mainly body weight. Today's entire push workout took me around 45 minutes. 2 exercises, dips, and push-ups. And today I will show you exactly how I structure it, how you can scale it for yourself to do it at home, and which techniques to use to don't destroy your shoulders. So let's get into it. This is push day 1 of my current training week, and my goals currently are simple. I want to get more reps, more work capacity, build fitness, not just building muscle. My goal is to become overall a fitter version of myself. And I know a lot of guys out there have the same goals. And that's exactly where most guys get stuck, because they want more reps, they want more fitness, but they train like people would train for mainly or only hypertrophy. High intensity, low volume. But we have to understand that reps are a skill, and skills need repetition. And higher reps need more volume. And we stick to the classic advice. We build neither of them. That's why this session is built around one thing: accumulating a ton of clean reps. I repeat that often. So today's workout, I started with dips, with 10 sets and a descending ladder. So I started with higher reps and then worked my way down. The goal here is to keep the intensity low, to get the chance to accumulate enough volume to force adaptation. So that's not about one hard set. That's about a lot of effective reps. You can see the exact reps and the rest time on the screen and in a pinned comment. If you want to copy this, start your first set at around 50% of your max set and then basically just work your way down. If you're newer to all this, don't start with 10 sets. Maybe start with 4, 5, 6 sets and increase the sets over the next weeks. Add 1 or 2 reps per week, and that's enough. A quick technique point here. Before every rep or before starting your set, make sure you pull your shoulders down. So we want to have basically retraction and depression of your shoulders, and I want you to keep them there. Pull your shoulders away from your ears and lock them in. And then just focus on moving through your elbows. So your shoulders shouldn't move at all when you do the dip. I just want your elbows to lead the movement. It protects your shoulders and keeps the whole movement overall cleaner. So this technique definitely can feel harder in the beginning, but you will get used to it and you will earn the benefits. So after the dips, I moved into push-ups. And in this session, I'm using a pyramid style workout for my push-ups. So I started with 1 repetition, quick break, 2 reps, quick break, 3. And then I work myself up to 10 and down the ladder again. After round 1, I rested 5 minutes and then jumped into another round of it. Check the pinned comment for the exact breaks I used here. The goal was the same, volume, quality, and clean reps. And it had the same technical focus than the dips, pulling down the shoulders, locking them in there, and then getting some tension into your lat. I didn't lock out all the reps, as you saw, and I'm doing that to don't stress my elbows too much. Focus on movement quality here, because high reps only build you if everything stays under control and you work with a honest, clean technique. Bad reps, repeated often, in the end, just build bad habits, and it will make progressing long-term way harder. Now, important for me to say this: don't just blindly copy my numbers. Scale it to your current level. With this video, I don't want to show you what I can do. I just want to give you an idea of what's doable in 45 minutes. A good target for the session per movement is around 350 to 500% of your max set. So if your max dips at the moment are 10 repetitions, then start with 35 to 50 reps for the whole workout. If your max push-ups are around 15, then I would start with something between 50, maybe 75 reps for the whole session. Start there, build from there, and then just progress it slowly. Progress doesn't have to be super exciting. It's not rocket science. It has to be repeatable. That's the most important thing. And that's how you make progress. And as you know, I'm usually especially over the last months, always trained full body, but currently I am testing a split version of my program to see what is happening when I keep the sessions even shorter, but work with more volume. Today was 180 dips and 200 push-ups in around 44 minutes. And that's what I care about with my packed life, basically getting more from less, but still working really hard. That was my whole push day, simple, repeatable, really effective. You could add some core if you want after this workout or another movement to fill up the 60 minutes, but that's already a solid session. And if you want to see more sessions like this, the second push day or my whole training program, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm happy to share it if it's interesting for you. If you want to see how I structure full body training and you haven't seen it yet, check this video. And I see you in the next one.